Good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. I used to just say one thing, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, because I was teaching in person. But now, with the magic of the internet, people from all over the world get to join in. That is so cool. How are you? It's Monday. It's Monday, and we're in love. Okay, let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Because the only thing that's going to be disturbing is hopefully how my legs feel after this class. I'm scared. Ah! Okay, let me open up this playlist on my phone so that I Okay. So ways in which you can, join in or chat with me. If you're logging on directly through the Patreon post, you can comment under that, or you can completely exit out of that. Hit the little YouTube thing. I believe it's in the right-hand corner, and that will transport you over to YouTube itself. Oh! And then you can chat with us. I heard that this is actually the way that vets, like if your animal swallows something, you need them to barf, they just spin with them in a chair. But you're good. We don't need you to barf any more than you already do for fun. Hi, Kelsey. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Kate. Hi, Holly. Good morning, Pie. Yes. Good morning, Pie. Here, I'll give you the full view of her so you can witness her and all of her glory right behind me. How was everybody's weekend? Hi, Jessica. Yeah, she is ready. And the way in which Pi usually participates in class is she'll circle me for a little bit and then she'll get out of my way, or she sits in the observation basket or the little sniper tower over here, or she just leaves. So we'll see. We'll see how Pi feels. Hi, Miriam. Went to a feast of 7 fishes this weekend. That sounds really cool and official. Listening to that, Kelsey. My weekend was pretty good. My partner and I cable managed our entire office, which made my brain hurt. But it looks so good now. It's like everything's very organized and clean, and it makes my OCD brain so happy looking down and not seeing birds' nests of cords everywhere. It is so nice. Are you coming up? I know there's oh, Jesus Christ. She's like, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to jump up and break the controller. Hi, Hi, Julina. Jessica, that sounds fantastic. Eat that seafood, baby. Oh, shit. Juice is in the building. What's up, Jane Bruce? Jane is my favorite cheesemonger. Well, I can't say she's my favorite cheesemonger because she actually works in a group of all my favorite cheesemongers in Los Angeles. So if you live in LA, please go to DTLA Cheese in the Grand Central Market. It's the best. Yeah, get them legs burnt. Yeah, I'll be coming actually back home to LA in like mid-February to do some things. So I'm gonna have to sneak over to you and get some cheese. Ah, I love that, Juice. Just say my name at DTLA Cheese, apparently. Yeah. All right. I know some of you are rip-roaring to go, but I'm going to give it a couple more minutes just so that everybody can get in the building. So if you haven't already, set up your space, have your blocks. These blocks will be pretty essential all month. These are very affordable tools for your movement practice. I think you can get these, honestly, like a set of them for like $20. So they're very helpful, and we're going to use them as little torture tools today. It is the way. This is the way. Ah, yes. Pi has moved to her sniper tower. Kelsey. Yes, road or rude. Either or, honestly. Or it's just my own brand of mics. Rude mics, welcome. Where you say rude things into a mic. Hey, drink your goddamn water today, or I'll come into your house and make you. That is a threat. All right, I'm just moving this shit over just in case Pi decides to fucking go ape shit. Oh, thanks. Have you guys been to this museum? There's one in LA and there's one in New Orleans. And I've only been to the one in New Orleans. I use enchilada sauce cans for hot minute when I'm traveling without them. Yeah. There's an amazing amount of things that can turn into blocks if you're desperate. I like enchilada sauce cans, though. That's good, Juliana. All right, should we do this shit? You guys ready? So the focus is going to be legs and hips. If you're dealing with stuff like knee injuries or anything like that, especially when we get into some of the big movements like pistols, we're going to be trying to get you as warm as possible and as aware and conscious of your limitations so that when those big things come up and maybe they're not for you today, you don't have to do them, okay? As always, this is a buffet. You take what you want, you leave the rest. Really want to go? Yeah, you should. It's cool. What's up, Emma? What's poppin'? All right, looks like everybody's here. We got 15 folks, maybe more. Who knows? All right. So again, I posted that playlist in the YouTube chat. You can use it or you can move to your own thang, okay? Never any judgment ever. Okay. I say we start laying down. I want to get us nice and warm, especially in our abdominals and stuff, because leg and hip stability is sneaky core. It is sneaky spy core, because these things, they move us through the world, but our center of gravity, is what enables us to move with efficiency. So we're going to work on that. All right. I want you to bring your knees to a bend. So feet on the ground, hip width distance, or a little bit wider. They can be further away from you if your knees are going to need like a little bit of a warm up. Okay. And we'll take our arms into a gold post. I want you to really invite some air into your lungs. Shimmy the shoulders underneath you. And we're going to take 5 breaths here. Just get yourself in the right headspace. I know it can be really, really hard just to get to this moment. Dedicating yourself to a practice, and especially an at-home practice, takes an immense amount of discipline and focus. And so if you are here, I applaud you. All right, let's open up the knees and slide the feet together until the soles of the feet make connection. Now, I really want you to connect the feet. Connect each of the toes together. And I want you to kind of flex your butt cheeks, like feel the activation through the legs, and then tuck your tailbone underneath. So I want you to feel like almost like this circular electrical current beginning right at your pubis, going all the way down towards the feet, out and around. I want you to just feel that activation. Hold that squeeze for 3, 2, and relax. See if the legs open up a little more. We're going to do that whole thing 2 more times. Let's squeeze the feet together, activate, squeeze the butt, tuck the tailbone. The knees are going to lift up a little bit, okay? That's normal, that's natural, that's what we want. 3, 2, and 1, relax. Maybe you get that natural lumbar curvature to come back. And we're going to go one last time. Squeeze everything together. Maybe you take the arms down by your side and you levitate them butt cheeks off the ground like a magic trick. Whoa. You're here for 5. Good morning. 3, 2, and 1. Let's take those hips down. Support your thighs. Let's bring the legs in towards our chest. They can detach. And we'll show the feet up towards the ceiling. I want to go into Happy Baby to start our day. Yeah. But if you're not feeling ready for Happy Baby or it's a little too intense, you can just grab your shin bones. It's all good. Now feel free to rock a little bit side to side. Oh. And then let's take these leggies into a twist. Both knees are going to go over to your left-hand side. Right shoulder wants to stay down to the ground. So if you need to kind of scoot the left hip underneath you a little bit to maximize the efficiency of your twist, make it happen. We're here for another breath. And we'll take the legs through center and we'll bring them all the way over to the other side, both knees. Oh, I just feel like my movement practice is moot until I've done a twist or 2. Oh, fuck. Live stream of what's happening inside Tracy's head. And she always says it out loud. Let's take everything back to center. Fingertips are going to find your knee pits. We're going to kind of curl ourselves up a little bit here. We're going to do rocks and rolls. Rock and roll, rock and roll. There's going to be a lot of rocks and rolls in this class. We'll take a few more. And then we're going to go all the way to tabletop. So however you like to get there, you can sit off to one side, cross your shin bones, roll over. I support it. I'm into it. Hands are going to be right underneath your shoulders. We're going to try to go for external rotations. Notice the rotations. And right away, let's extend our right leg back, tuck your toes, and we're going to shift forwards and backwards. It's kind of like a little 2 in 1. Get our calves warm. And we're getting a nice little forearm warm up and wrist flexion exercise. Hooray. There for 3. Last 2. And I want you to really hold on the calf stretch on 1. So my heel is trying to push back. My hands are pushing into the ground. And let's bring it back and do the other side. Left leg extends back. Let's move forward and backwards. Oh, it feels so good. I just want to live here in this stretch. All right, last 3, 2. Let's hold the calf stretch. So really try to push that heel back. I like doing this because sometimes for some people, downward facing dogs don't get to access this part because the hips in the back are already kind of taking over that entire stretch. So this is a good one for us. Okay, let's bring it back and we're going to do a quick flip of our wrist flexion. So you can do one at a time or both. Flip those little hands like pancakes. Sometimes I even like to be here and kind of gently cat-cow a little bit. Yo. Okay, mama needed this one too. And we'll take our hands back to neutral. If they need a little shake or a little circle, good with me. And fortunately, unfortunately, we're gonna set up our down dog by first going into a high plank. So have your good technique through the arms, through the upper back, and step your feet behind you. I prefer hip width distance. You can go feet together, but again, we're going back to down dog and we're not going Pilates style. We're doing this yogic style. So we're going to take 5 more breaths. Work your technique now while you're fresh. Last 3. Last 2. Good. Take that breath in. And exhale, retreat back into downward facing dog. Now, stay in this downward facing dog. Take all the movement that you want. I like to pedal my legs. I like to waggle my hips side to side, shake out my head, yes, no. Good. Welcome, welcome if you just hopped in. Welcome to leg demolition day. All right, 3 more breaths in this down dog, please. Oh. And once you start to round out that 3rd breath, I want you to use your inhale to lift up your heels, your exhale to bend your knees and compress. So think chest going back to thighs. Spend a breath in here. And with your exhale, lengthen out the legs and think, I'm bringing my heels a little closer to the ground. They don't have to touch. We're going to do that 2 more times. Heels lift, breath in. Exhale, compress. Take an inhale. Exhale, lengthen out through the legs. Heels feeling magnetized towards the floor. Last time, lift your heels. Bend your knees, compress. Good. Lengthen out your legs. Think, oh my God, these heels want to touch the goddamn ground. All right, 1 more just for transition. Lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward. This time I want you to step both of your feet to the front of your space. Use an inhale to lengthen out through your spine like a half lift. Really think sit bones extending back. Even if you need to bend your knees a little bit, I'm into it. Just think flat spine. And with your exhale, forward fold. Now let's roll ourselves all the way up to standing. And circle out those shoulders. Free drugs, yoga style. Wow, sorry, my mic was like smooshed into my collarbone. That probably sounded like dog shit, everything I was saying. All right, I think I put it in a better spot. Now, we're going to do a little dynamic warm-up here. Traditionally, I would do this with a band, but I didn't ask you to get one, so we're doing it without. Now, I want you to reach your arms up to the sky and take a big circle back. Circle them all the way back forwards and almost bringing them so that they're like wanting to touch your thighs. Tuck your chin towards your chest. Slowly start to roll down. This is like a Pilates style type of roll down. Now I want you to lift up halfway and either extend the arms forward if you can, or if your shoulders are not keen on that, then just extend them back. Good. Fold all the way back forwards. And we're going to roll up again. We're going to do this 2 more times. Go. Motherfucking Mike wants to fold in. Sweep the arms up to the sky. Big circle back. Big circle forwards. Chin to chest, zombie roll down. Good. Reach the arms forward or back into a half lift. And fold. Up we go again. Let's go. Arms, big circle back. Big circle forwards. Zombie roll down. Here we go. Meow. Halfway reach. And take it down. Good. Roll all the way up. Sweep the arms back. Let's get a grip here. Interlace your fingers, clasp your palms. Lift through the chest. Take a big inhale. Exhale, fold forwards, hinge from the hip. Now listen. I want you to bend your left knee and look over to the right-hand side. I need your ankles to be pretty happy with today, especially when we get into pistol squat land. So let's roll to the outer edge of your right foot. See if you get a nice stretch into the outside of that calf. Probably should. Might not feel too intense. Usually my left side feels like a dumpster fire. So let's see about it. Take the right foot flat, right knee bends, look over to the left. Roll to the outer edge of your left foot. What's up? Oh, yeah, it's bad. It's bad, guys. Happy to report, just as I thought, it sucks. All right, we'll take it back to center. I want you to release the hands down. Step yourself back into a high plank position, and I want you to hold. I'm just going to lose the top so that I don't muffle the show, you know? Now, from this high plank position, I want you to glide your body weight forwards, bend your elbows to 90 degrees. Your knees can touch the ground. You're in a chaturanga. I want you to hold that chaturanga for 5, for 4. Good. Last 3, 2, all the way down to your tummy on 1. Nice. Now I want you to reach your arms forward in front of you like you're Superman. Super gender non-conforming gay for Robin man. Love the gay story arc, by the way. Okay. So once you are reaching forwards and you have the legs extended back, we're going to do, unfortunately, 10 rounds of this back warm-up. It's going to get your glutes warm too. Yay, that's what we want. I want you to recruit the glutes for this action. Now, using everything you got behind you, I want you to lift up your arms and lift up your feet. You're going to hold it for 3, 2, and release down to the ground. Good. That's 1. Let's go. Lift for 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. I really want you to extend like hell through those legs. Here we go. Number 3, lift. 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Up we go. Number 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Number 5, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. God, this always makes me feel so hot so fast. All right, up we go. 6, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Number 7, hold for 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Number 8, here we go. Doing it with you. 3, 2, 1. All right, second to last, lift up. 3, 2, 1. Last one, we're gonna hold it for 10 because it's extra special. Up you go. Reach for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh boy. Let's slide the hands back by your ribs. Push yourself back into a table top. And we're going to really try to center our weight. I like to actually move my left knee to the center since we're going to start on the right. All right. Right leg extends back. Good pointed toes. We're going to draw circles. Because reasons. Now, as you're doing this work, there's a million ways to let your form degrade. I want you to push into the ground. Again, like I mentioned at the beginning of class, a lot of this leg work, it's interconnected with your core because we need to be stabilizing as these distal elements are moving. So try to keep the belly button nailed in and the ribs nice and secure, nice and snug, like you're wearing a real boned corset. Switch your directions, circle in the other way. Away. Oh dear. Ooh. Last 8, 7, 6. Oh, that inner thigh. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's pull the knee in towards your nose, round the spine, contract, and then lengthen it back. We're going to do 10 of these. You can keep it just like this, or for the last 8, add the arm. Left arm forwards, pull it in. 7, 6, 5, last 4, 3, 2, last 1. Left hand is going to come down, knee is going to stay tucked in. We'll tuck your left toe and we're going to go into 3-legged dog. I want you to push it back. Feel free to open your hip and move in any way that pleases you. Okay. Let's square off the hip, lengthen the leg back behind you, and we're going to pull the knee in towards your nose. We're going to take a big step through to low lunge. Wow, I put my blocks so far away from me. Let's grab them. Meow, come here. And we're going to lower your left knee down. Now, we've done a lot of 90-degree lunge works. We're moving away from that right now. I want the leg to be a little bit behind you. I want the arms to feel nice and secure on those blocks. Take an inhale. Exhale, lengthen out the right leg. Pull the hips back, flex the toes. We're doing everything from an active place. Inhale, rebend into your front knee. And with your exhale, pull it back. Good. Let's do one more just like that. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, pull it back. Now walk these blocks back just a scotch. I want you to push into them. Try to lift your right heel off the ground and lower it down. I know you didn't like that, did you? All right, well, we've got 4 more. Not bad. 4. You're using your quads and your abs. 2, 3. That's it. 4. Can you hold it up for 5? 4, 3, 2, 1. Rebend into your knee. Oh, you did it. Blocks walk forward. Left toes tuck, left knee lifts. We're going to step you forward at the top of your mat or top-ish. Halfway lift, I want you to lengthen. And with your exhale, forward fold. Now bend into your knees. And I want you to reach your arms towards the upper hand corner of your space. You're going to hold in this chair position. And I want to confess a little bit. I don't like chair. You don't have to like chair either. But this is going to get your legs really, really strong. Yeah? Kind of reminds me of like when you have to hover over a porta potty. And yeah. So it's cross training for that. So I want you to hold again in that chair position. Maybe even sit a little bit deeper for me for these last 10 seconds. Yeah. Only 10, not so bad. Last 5. Good, sit a little bit deeper for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Forward fold, take it down. That's it. All right, halfway lift, lengthen out through your spinal column. And then fold back forwards, plant your hands. You can step back, hop back, moving through your chaturanga, dandasana. Upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. And we've got another side. So let's do it. Take yourself back forward into a high plank. We'll lower the knees down. My right knee's feeling very center. We'll lengthen the left leg back. Core conditioning, so good. Let's begin your circles. Around and around. It's always a very interesting challenge for me to try and not recruit my back flexibility to do this. Yeah. So if I was there with you in the flesh, and I would say, hey, shmer, 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 pull those ribs in, lengthen through the spine a little more, just use your butt, lengthen through the legs. If there was like a little point of a pen on the edge of your toe, you'd be drawing the most perfect circle behind you for 3, 2, and reverse it. Oh my God. I did like a really tiny kettlebell thingy yesterday, and I'm like really like regretting, but not regretting, of course, the decision to do that before this class. Oh, last 5, 4, 3, 2, oh boy, on 1. Let's pull knee to nose. Yikes. And extend it back. You can keep going just like this. Or if you're like me and you've got a penchant for pain, right arm reaches forward, elbow to knee. Don't rush. If you're rushing and falling all over the place, slow it down. I promise. Slow work is the good work. Last 6, 5. Try to really extend through that leg. 4, 3, 2. Last 1. We'll keep everything in. Right hand will return to the ground. Right toe tucks. Left leg lifts. 3-legged dog. Oh my God. Play with your movement again. What did you do on the other side that just felt so fantastic? And we'll square everything off. Bring your knee in towards your nose. Step through to low lunge. Blocks should be there, pretty handy. And again, we're going for depth. We're going for that feeling of space in your right hip flexor and in your left hip. Take an inhale. Exhale, lengthen through the left leg. Pull back, half split, toes to face. All right, rebend into your front knee. And exhale, pull back. You've got one more. Inhale forwards. Exhale back and hold. Walk the blocks back a little bit. Push into the blocks. Lift up your left leg. Oh no, and bring it down. That's it. Just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rebend into your front knee. Walk those blocks forward. Tuck your back toes. And let's step it forward into your forward fold. Halfway lift, lengthen. And with your exhale, fold. Now let's bend your knees. Bring yourself into a chair position. Sit back. And I actually want you to bring your hands onto your heart center or even onto your hips if you need. We're going to lift through the heels and we're going to open up your legs. So we're in this diamond position. If you've taken like bar or anything like that with me, you're familiar with this. We're going to maintain the hinge in the spine though, so we're not trying to go for a stack. We're going to go down and up, down and up. So tiny, down and up, down and up. Calves, hello, good morning. Stay up, heels, last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can fold forwards, bring the heels down, blah, blah, blah. Or if you're feeling inverted, hands can come down. Knees can come onto triceps for crow holds. If you're working through those crows, I want you to try to do 10 seconds. Yeah, shift the weight. My friends that like their crows but are needing a little more of a challenge, maybe you try to press through the arms straight. Yeah, no, it's awful. It really is. Oh, it's terrible. All right, last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can hop back, jump back, whatever you like. We're going to meet back in downward facing dog. Reset, 3 breaths. Good. All right, my friends, I want you to lift up your heels, bend your knees, travel back to the front of your space. Give me a halfway lift, inhale breath. With your exhale, forward fold. Good, inhale, rise all the way up to standing. Exhale, forward fold, take it down. Halfway lift, chaturanga. You can hop back, step back, whatever you like. Downward facing dog. We're going to do that 2 more times. Heels high, bend your knees, look forward. Travel. Half lifts and folds. Yes, it feels quick. It is. Inhale, rise up to standing. Exhale, forward fold, take it down. Inhale, Ardha. Exhale, Chata. Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, downward facing. Last one just like that. Heels high, bend your knees, look forward. Travel. Half lift and fold. Rise up to standing. And forward fold, take it down. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now walk your hands back. One big decent step. Come forward into floating tabletop and try to push yourself to the back of your space. If the push don't work, you can just walk the hands back. We'll move into your half lift again. Forward fold. Rise up to standing, taking your hands behind your head, interlace them. Step the feet out, turn the toes out, bend into your knees, ride the elevator down into your Malasana squat. Now, if the hands behind the head thing is just really messing with you, you don't have to do it. We're going to go for a round of our Malasana squat. Press all the way up. Squeeze at the top. And take it back down. Lift. And down. You don't have to go all the way down. If your heels pop up, you can just go right here. Last 5. Last 4. Good. For 3. For 2. Last 1. Make your way all the way up tall. Release your hands down by your side. Make your feet parallel. Circle out your ankles. I have to do this for myself because I hurt myself doing jujitsu a while ago. And if we're going to do pistols, I need my ankles ready. Let's do the other side. And we'll release that heel down. Take yourself down to the ground, walk it forward into a high plank and back into downward facing. All right, right leg is going to lift up, nice and square. Bring the knee in towards your chest. I want you to step through to a low lunge. Widen your stance if you need. We're going into our high lunge. Arms can reach up, or again, if the shoulders feel gassed, they can open up into any orientation. Boom, boom, boom. I want you to take a breath in here. Exhale, press forward into a low flying chair. Arms are going to sweep back behind you. Inhale, rise all the way up to a single-legged mountain. Left leg lifts, arms are up. Exhale, move back into your low flying crescent. Need a lot of strength in those thighs to do that. Now we'll bring ourselves all the way open into our Vira 2. Right palm flips, reverse warrior. Gain all that space in your side body. And exhale, take it into side angle. Right arm down, left arm high. Inhale, reverse Trikonasana. Straighten your front leg. Reach the right arm up and back. Exhale, we're going to move into Skandasana towards the back of our mat. Right foot can pivot with you and do a low lateral lunge if you need a modification. Or the foot stays turned towards the front of your space. Left leg turns out a little bit and you go down into that deeper squat. Try to stay nice and long through your spinal column. Feel the openness into the right inner thigh. With or without hands, press over to the other side. I know it's not fun. All right, press yourself back over to your left side. Last time, press yourself over to the right. And we're going to pivot into a low lunge twist. Yay. Yay. Right arm reaches up to the sky. Take an inhale. Exhale, take right hand down. Step or extend right foot back for your Ekapada variation. And take it back. Down dog. Left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose, step through low lunge. Up into your high crescent or high lunge, which always makes me think of that band High Lung. Anybody else? No? Okay, great. All right, so we're thinking posterior tilt. That means we've got some length in your tailbone. It's like you're at the end of your hump cycle. Does that make sense? Take an inhale breath here. Exhale, step right foot forward, low flying chair. Inhale, rise up into your single-legged mountain, right leg lifts. That's a lot of hip flexor strength right there. All right, good body mechanics, movement mechanics. Big step back, low flying crescent. Take an inhale. Exhale, open up into your warrior 2. Move through your smart little feetsies. Flip your left palm. Reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Left arm down, right arm high. Okay. Inhale, reverse Trikonasana. That means your front leg is going to straighten. And then we're going to go down into our skanda. I like to bring my torso center first, then move into it. Again, your option of that lateral lunge right here. Only difference is that front foot pivoted, so all 10 toes are turned towards the same direction. Sometimes I get here and just need to burp. All right, take a breath in. Exhale, move to the other side. It just does not ever get easier, I think. Jet boosters, go. All right. One more. Over to the left. And then we're going to pivot. Notice the feet. They move so intensely. Left arm reaches up to the sky for that twist. Left hand comes down. Left foot steps back, extends back, high to mid. Upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift up your hips. All right, let's elevate your heels. Bend your knees, look to the front. Travel to the front. Half lift. Exhale, fold. Chair position, bend into your knees. Reach the arms upper hand corner. You're either going to hold here and just curse my name to the gods, or here's my funky little option today. Big bend into the knees, almost all the way down to that full squat. Roll back, roll up. We're going to do that 2 more times. Oh my God, last one. I told you the rock and rolls came back. Everyone exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, move through your chaturangas again, or just step back into your down dog. Round 2, let's do things. Right leg lifts. Need to know, step through. Up into your high crescent. Inhale, maybe you even add like a little bit of a back bend. Exhale, step forward into your low flying chair. Inhale, rise, single-legged mountain. Left leg lifts. Exhale, step through to warrior 3. Left leg back, everything engaged. We're going to try to hold this for 3, 2. Start to bend your standing leg and step back into your high crescent. Good. Now get in that low flying crescent again. So reach forwards, reach back, but lean forwards. And then open up into your Vira 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Extra depth here if you really want to work those legs. Inhale, reverse Trikonasana, right leg long all the way up and back. Exhale, Skandasana over to the left. Skanda to the right. Skanda to the left. Skanda to the right. Pivot, low lunge twist with option for side plank and its variants. So you can drop back. You can hold a star. You can grab a toe. Anything you like. For 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Swivel through, high to mid. Upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts. Need to know, step through low lunge. Up into your high crescent. Again, you can get a little bit of a back bend there with it. And step through low flying chair. Up into your single-legged mountain. Right leg lifts. Through to your warrior 3. Hold it. Last 3, 2. Start to bend your standing leg. Back up into your high crescent. Good. Now shift it forward into your low flying crescent and pivot open Vira 2. Look at you go. Inhale, reverse. And side angle. Option for the extra depth. If you're like, yeah, tear my thighs up, T, go for it. All right, reverse Trikonasana. Yikes. And Skandasana. Skanda. Oh my God, how is it already that time? Skanda. Skanda. Ooh. Turn. Low lunge twist. Leg options. Wee. It's all fun. Hold whatever you're doing for 5. Ignore me doing this on the ground. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Go through that chaturanga. And then bring your knees down to the ground. Take a little break. You guys, so good. We're almost done. What's up, Jamethia? Oh, snap. If you're still here, I love you. All right. So take a sip of water, take a moment. I know it's hot and spicy. We're going to start to add in the pistol squat pieces. So one thing I want to offer to you as a variation on a pistol squat is basically, it's not like a proper like B stance squat, but so for this next flow, sorry, I have such a hard time organizing my thoughts sometimes when I'm explaining class. So right foot's gonna step forward, la la la. We're gonna go into that single-legged feature, right? You can go all the way down to your pistol. You can just hold the leg out and train the quad. Yes. You can also put the heel on the ground, almost training like a deadlift type of action. So I want to just arm you with different things that you can do that are going to train the puzzle pieces to get you closer to pistol squats, okay? The biggest modification that I can give you that still gets you the closest to pistol will be with your blocks. So say you step forward, you do the whole piece. You know that we're getting ready to go up into our single-legged mountain because that's where we're going to go first. You can take this all the way through. Boom. You don't have to go your deepest and bring yourself all the way up. That's how I trained them up until I was able to do it on my own. Yeah? You ready to go last round? Ew. I don't think I am, but we're gonna do it anyways. I know that was a lot of words, and I really hope I didn't just confuse you further. Oh, man. So we'll start in your down dog. Take 5 breaths. 5 breaths. Yeah, you're welcome, Jamethia. It's a good little variation. It'll get you close. Now, we're going to lift up our right leg. Y'all. We'll step through to our low lunge. Now from here, we're going to use that whole ass. We're going to press ourselves up into our single-legged mountain. Leg can lengthen, you train the quad. Heel can lower, you can train the hamstring. Or if you're with me, we're going to try to go into our pistol. I like to grab the toe, helps me. Bend into the standing leg, work your way down. Take your breath in. Exhale, push up. Good. Now, if you took any of those variations, try to bring that leg back up. We're going to push through into our warrior 3. Holding, drilling the arms forward, even drilling more single-legged work, little squats. 3, 2, and 1. Big step back, high crescent. Yo! Sweep the arms back. And open up into your warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Hold in this side angle, heel toe the left foot a little bit closer. Take off into a half moon. Blocks under hands are so helpful. Hand on wall, also super helpful. Think of your right toes pointing straight forward. You're there for 3. There for 2. Bend the standing leg on 1. Big step back, reverse Trikonasana. Down into your Skandasana. We're only doing 1 to the back and 1 to the front. Good. Pivot, move into your twist. Take your variations that you want to try here. Oof. For 3, 2, and 1. Work your way through. High to mid. Urdhva Mukha. And Adho, downward facing dog. Last round, folks. Left leg lifts. Need to know, step through. Here we go. Big move up into your single legged. Yeah. And again here, drill the quad. Drill the hamstring. Use your little blockies. Try to get yourself down, back up. Or work the full pistol squat with me. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Inhale, breath. Exhale up. Oh, my legs are already fried. Why did we add it on at the very end? Warrior 3, we're holding. Arms can reach forward. You can also work your squats. Holy shit. Why did we do this, guys? 3, 2, and 1. Big step back, high crescent, low flying. Open up, warrior 2. Jeez Louise. Reverse. Side angle. Oh boy. Oh boy. Half moon. And I saved it. Left toes want to turn towards the front. I like to work through a flexed back foot. Personal preference. If you feel like you're falling back, sometimes I counterweight with the arm out to the side. 3, 2, and 1. Big step back. Reverse Trico. Yikes. On 6 bikes. Skanda. This is your second to last skanda. Let's do the last one. Oh, man. I'm glad you're all here to watch me struggle. Pivot into your low lunge twist. Take whatever you want here. Variations abound. And move through your last chata. Back into your down dog. Right away, walk the feet to the center. Soft knees, roll it up. All right, we'll turn to one side. All toes are going to point in the same direction. Let's take it down into your fold. No specific hands needed. If you have a craving for an inversion or two here, take them. But we're going to get to the ground pretty quick. If you are doing those inversions, perhaps, especially if you're doing press into straddle handstand, try to use that transition to then bring you all the way down onto your butt for our straddle. So if you are going to go down into that transition, you want to tuck, tuck, tuck the tailbone. Almost like you land in your TT. And then down into your strads. That took every last bit of me. Now, if you're hanging out in that big straddle, we're going to come down to our butt in this position. You can walk the hands back, settle the butt down, or if that just doesn't feel safe for you, bring the feet a little closer and get yourself down. All right. From this straddle position, blocks can be in handy for this final exercise. 3 rounds. You can do this. Hands can go onto blocks or the floor. Shoulder width distance apart. Protraction. So that means the shoulder blades spread. We're going to push to lift and bring it back down. Let's go. We got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Even if it just lifts a little. 3, 2. Hold it up on 1. Squeeze your legs into your arms for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. All right. So for these last 2 rounds, you're going to do leg circles. Wah, 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 wah. If you can't get the feet off of the ground, you can even do this. Let me back up a little bit so you can see me. On the ground. On the ground. See? You can do it just like that. All right. We're going to start with inward circles first. In 3, 2, and 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Squeeze it into the arms. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I don't know why I'm this way. Last one. This time we're going to go out. We're coming out the closet this morning. All right. Hands on the ground. I'm just trying to delay this as much as I can. Push. Here we go. Lift out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Squeeze it in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Never again. Bring your knees into a bend. Rock them side to side. Jeez. And let's take both knees over to the right. We're going to go into deer. Even if you're like a big fan of pigeon, I still feel this as much as pigeon. If you're just dying for the hip flexor release, of course, you can extend the leg back. Wow. If you're here, please don't leave, because this is what you're going to need more than anything else in this class. Absolutely wrecked, my guy. Woo. All right. Let's go do the other side, shall we? Both knees over to your left. Again, 2 right angles. Boom. Happy times. Or extend the leg back, roll all the way through. Yeah, sometimes you just need a bit of a longer class. Today was one of those days. All right, let's walk you up. We're going to swing around, take our legs to the front. Take a big Paschimottanasana, seated fold. Blocks can be helpful for my tight babes under their butts. Boop. Friends with more space in their hamstrings, you can bring your blocks to the bottoms of your feet. Eventually, maybe your stretchy goals involve 2 blocks to the bottom of your feet. That way you really, really, really get those compression feelings. All right, from here, let's bring you up. Ooh, we'll point through the toes, roll you down. And we'll X you out. If there's any last little things you need, take them. Yeah, the quads need the love. And we'll stay here on your back just for a couple of minutes, just to seal everything in. All right, start to rock your head side to side. And whatever side your head feels the most comfortable turning towards, I want the rest of your body to follow all the way into a fetal position. And we'll push you up onto your butt. Crisscross applesauce. Ooh. Good job, legs. Ooh, everyone, thank you so much for sticking out through that practice. That was a brutal one, got to admit. And now getting off the floor. Oh, great job, peoples. Oh. You're welcome for the spicy buffet, Jelena. Thanks, Jennifer. You're so welcome. Yo, I'm going to be feeling this, I think. Yeah. Miriam, me too. The only thing is my weird sounds were just broadcasted. I miss you, Juice. Oh, you too, Kelsey. Thank you, Emma. Oh, Shayla. Everyone, Shayla can't type. They're done for. Side eye. Thanks, Sherilyn. Yay. Yeah, if it was like a 75-minute class, which I could always make it that, but I always feel like people have shit to do or something. So, but yeah, if we had just 15 more minutes. What, Stephanie? Dude, that's a big deal. Yes. Yeah, may need a young priest and an old priest. I honestly, the craziest thing is I told myself for a lot of years that pistol squats were just never going to happen for me. I would tell Kamar every day, I'm like, pistol squats, no. Because my knees were just garbage. And I just never felt like I could get my ass off the ground. Like I just never felt it. But I just tried to work all the pieces that could possibly make a pistol squat happen. And last year they happened for me. Mine are not gorgeous by any stretch of the imagination, but the fact that they just exist is a reason to celebrate. So if you got one of those puzzle pieces strong today, or if you did a pistol squat on one side, but not really on the other, that I hope you celebrate yourself for that. It's a big deal. Now, if you're somebody like my partner, on the other hand, that like does pistols for fun, and you're just a pistol machine, then you got to grab a kettlebell and do them or something. I think I've done that once, but that's when I was pistol squatting consistently, which I'm not really anymore. But hey, I'll make more time to practice them. Well, great job, everyone. What's on our schedule this week? Let's see. Boom. We've got our Beginners Flow Thursday. Oops, seeing a lot of you private clients on Thursday. That's going to be an eventful day. Same with Friday. Our next themed Friday class isn't till next week on Friday, the 21st. And then the 29th Saturday, we have our shakedown. So Saturday morning class. Hi, Pi. Pi, I saw everything you did during class. You did great. She did Shavasana meditation the whole time, which is totally harder. So I hope you'll have a beautiful rest of your Monday. I'll release a pre-recorded class this week and an updated means of navigation and connection on my Patreon for y'all. So hopefully I'll see you Thursday for Beginner's Flow. If not, I'll see you next Monday where we will continue our block party. You too, Miriam. Great job. Oh my God, my legs are shaking. I'm trying to push myself over. Oh, daddy. All right, my beautiful darlings. Yeah, I appreciate you. If you're on my Patreon, 15 and up, I made us a Discord channel. It's in our recent posts. That way you get class reminders or little updates. Wednesday night, I'm streaming on Twitch, gaming, not class. So if you want, just come and hang out and chat. That's where I'll be Wednesday night. Yeah. Have a beautiful rest of your day, everyone. And I'll see you soon. I love you.